genuine populism always can be moved against authority, where there's a medium that can express it, because authority is perceived by its ability to arrest people, tax people, and to lead in that respect. And when free criticism can flourish of the harshest type, it undermines the perception of authority. So that is something that happened in Dilma's case, but wasn't purely organic. There's an organic component. Another component was pushed by these 5 media companies and probably by robots. Actually, I have seen evidence of also pushed by robots. I'm not sure who controlled them, if that was discovered in the end, but also pushed by social media robots. Yeah, we are just at the very beginning of this phenomenon, where many people now have the ability to publish. Okay, so that changes the power dynamic, because our existing societies, a lot of their power dynamic is based upon censorship, preventing the majority of the population being able to publish, or at least publish in a way that spreads to many people. That is starting to change. Do you know whether you are dealing with a robot? Do you know whether you're dealing with a genuine person, or is it some system that has some human beings in it, and each human being controls 1,000 robots, and that's what you're actually interacting with? So it's the invention of a fake demos. So why do revolutions happen in squares very frequently? The Winter Palace, shipyards, or Tahrir Square. Why do they always happen in squares? It's because in a square you can see what the popular will is. You look around, you can see the people. Why do you need a square to do that? Surely, if the people were not in the square and the media was fairly reporting what the popular will was, you would have the revolution anyway. Well, it's because the communications channels don't report what the popular will is, so you don't have that same perception. It is the perception of what the majority will is that defines whether something is politically possible. So when there's a revolution, it is often in a square, like Tahrir Square or the Winter Palace, because people can see that they have the numbers. Why don't they see that they have the numbers when they're not in the square? Because the media system is suppressing the reality of what people think, and so they cannot perceive the demos. So now we must enter into with everyone being able to speak on the internet in one way or another, the antidote to this is to create a fake demos. It's too simple just to censor people, and it becomes too hard. You're not worried ultimately as a political power whether you're censoring people. What you're worried about is the perception that you have the numbers, that you have the popular will behind you. So to achieve that effect, you can create a fake demos, and that's what's since about 2011, where states and political parties have been moving towards. This is a new type of manufacturing of consent. We're familiar with the old type, which is the big media oligarchs. But once you have social media, you need a new type of manufacturing consent. And that is to manufacture the appearance of a democratic will.